Hey everyone, so today I have a replay from What Is Back. He's one of my followers on my stream, and he sent this to me, and it's an ace tanker and his Udes 03 Swedish tank destroyer. And this is Prokhorovka on encounter. So for like the first 3 minutes of the match, not a lot happens. On his side of the map, that is. So he is set up in the west, down the Snapper Road to cover that area just in case anybody shows up. And I'm going to go ahead and let him take it away. So he is in the bush just waiting for the light tanks to spot anything at all, see what they can see, and an eyes to. I wonder what he was doing here. He's actually tapping for someone to spot. An IS-2 shows up, or no, IS-3, what am I thinking? And he ricochets off of it. And if you look, they are down 4 tanks now. So I don't really run any of the other map modes. Like I don't run encounter or any of that, assault. Just because I feel like teams are very confused as to how to play those modes, and I run into more losses that way. So they just lost their 5th tank, and he is moving up to, I guess, see if he can spot anything. There is their IS-3 again. I think the bat chat was the one that spotted him. And he throws a line shot at the IS-3. I think that was a hit, I'm not for sure. And his team is starting to pull it back. Now the enemy is down 4 to their 5. And honestly, I really don't know how I would play this map because I'm not familiar with Encounter Prokhorovka. Are you supposed to cover the west and the heavies go brawl east? Is it the same way you normally play it? Because I don't know. I know the cap circle is in different spots, so the HWK is charging and trying to light up anything over there in the west. And luckily, What is back? He doesn't get spotted. Okay, his name is King of Murder in the game, so the Jag Tiger is spotted, but he's kind of down over a hill. And the E75 is pushing up. He aims in and gets a nice solid hit. So he's done 761 damage so far. And I want to tell you all, I struggle really bad in my Swedish tank destroyers, like really bad. I have bad win rates in them, and I don't know why. I think it's because maybe I used blueprints to rush down the lines and didn't really practice working my way up to them. But I do not do well in my Swedish tank destroyers. You pretty much have to know exactly where you're going to set up and get shots on the enemy tanks and bushes. You got to know where to go ahead of time because getting in and out of siege mode, it takes time to set up and disengage, and yeah, so the E75 is poking again, and that is a really good spot he's in. It's pretty much a spot that most heavies should be in. You can get shots in the east as they pull up. You can get shots in the west if they get spotted. So it's a really, really good spot. Usually when I get this map though, 1 and 2 line is flooded with mediums, heavies, and tank destroyers, and the middle and east is wide open. Or if there's no light tanks, it ends up being a draw every single time. So no shots on the E75 for him. I guess he's just trying to make sure that there's no shots there. So his bat chat's still sitting in the bushes trying to light anything up that he can find, but the enemy's bushed up. I don't think he spots anything for a while anyway. Looks like the E75 is taking a solid hit or something. Yeah, he's taking some damage from when I last seen him. He backs down and the artillery finishes him off. The CS-52 Udes decides to finally move up and help the other two mediums. And the T-2064 is on capture, I guess to lure them out. The IS-3 is charging down the railroad tracks to try and reset the cap. I do believe in this mode, if someone gets on the capture from the enemy team, it stops the capture. And I also know that the capture is longer on this mode as well. So even if you have like 3 people on there, I think it takes like a minute or something to get it captured. The CS-52 is charging up the hill so he can get side shots into that IS-3, I assume. The IS-3 finishes off the T-44, and the Bat Chat and King of Murder are just waiting here to make sure the Jagdtiger doesn't push up, I guess. So he's going to go ahead and go into a different angle and see if he can get some shots into the IS-3, but the IS-3 is finished off. The T-10 kills the Super Pershing, sadly. And the score is tied up. So this is a really tight battle, and there is 6 minutes left on the clock. The Bat Chat is charging forward, and they are communicating that they're going to work together, and Kingofmurder is saying that he is going to support the Bat Chat if he lights anything up. So that is a really nice thing about the new commands that they have. You're able to communicate like that. Even if someone has the chat off, you're still able to communicate with them and let them know moves you're going to make. There's the T-10. He's full health. He had been sitting there the whole time. And when I first saw this, I thought, well, maybe he didn't load in or something, but he's there. He decided to sit on the 2-line, and that's what I'm talking about. This is what I deal with when I'm on this map. Heavies snapping down that line. I mean, I get it if there's 3 artillery and you're afraid of getting hit by them, but, you know, I don't know. Heavy should be in a different area. I feel like the 1-2 line is definitely a place for light tanks and TDs. So he's trying to get into siege mode. There is the artillery. He gets a nice solid hit and catches him on fire. Knocks him out. He's got 1,211 damage. T-10's pushing up. He gets another nice solid hit into the T-10. Bat Chat's falling back because he's about to get spotted. T-10's just charging, I guess. He's fed up. 378 damage hit for 2,013 damage for Kingofmurder. T-10's falling back and chasing after the Bat Chat, showing his side, which makes for a nice solid hit again. He's just aiming and making sure he's going to get a penetrating shot, and he finishes him off. So what's left is the full health Jagdtiger. I think he's full health, and the 50 TP. And on his team, he has the Bat Chat, him, and the M5355 left. So he's going to work with the Bat Chat again. The Bat Chat's going to spot for him, and he is going to go ahead and finish off this Jagdtiger. Hopefully finish him off. The Bat Chat is getting some nice shots into that Jagdtiger. He's at 3,070 damage. Artillery tracks the Jagdtiger, and Kingofmurder is getting some really good hits into his lower plate. Jagdtigers are really good TD. I have it, and I don't play it very often. I need to play it more. So they finish off the Jagdtiger together, and now it is time to find that 50 TP, which he was last spotted over on the hill in the east. So they go ahead and start working their way across the map. The M5355 is being smart, and he is moving and following his teammates, which I always love seeing when artillery is wise and relocates to get better shots, better positions. Some artillery don't think to do that, and it's important to do that to help your teammates. So he's working his way down the south area so he can get the 50 TP in his crosshairs and finish him off. He has 7 rounds of the standard ammunition left for the Udes, and the 50 TP has 1,500 hit points left, so he is pretty much full health. He hurries up and sets up in siege mode to get some nice side shots into that 50 TP. I do believe that was a blind hit for him. He is charging forward. No, it wasn't a blind hit. He must have hit his brakes. So he goes ahead and tries to support the back chat. The artillery gets a hit into the 50 TP and tracks him. Bad chat, I guess he's just playing distraction right now. The 50 TP is definitely focused on him. Getting out of siege mode. And that's the thing about these is you've got to get in and out of siege mode, and you're really vulnerable when you're getting in and out of that mode. 50 TP gets a shot into him. He gets a nice solid hit into that guy. Bat chat rams into him and dies. The 50 TP is down, hull down, and he gets the finishing kill. So, and the bat chat was in the chat saying he was stupid for doing that, but that was the replay from King of Murder. I am so sorry I keep struggling to say his name right. On my stream, he is known as Bonus Back, so I keep wanting to say that, but that was such an awesome, awesome replay. That is a tank destroyer I have not aced yet, so congratulations to you. I don't believe I have ever done that much damage in it either, so awesome, awesome job. Thank you all so much for watching, and on Monday or Tuesday I will have a video. I traveled down about 30 minutes away from me and recorded a awesome looking artillery, a M110A2 artillery, and I'm just amazed at how massive the gun was on it. So stay tuned for that on Tuesday. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all on Tuesday.